It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And you're watching Sports Icons. Subscribe. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Champ.
Right, thank you, Rob, for letting me know about this. And for you guys, I put a link in the description over to Twitter, where a guy who has a history of getting all the numbers correct, he seems to know the numbers before most other people. Again, go check his history, come up to your own conclusions, where he has said that Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale hit a high of 791,000 views on Showtime. That's what it peaked at, which was at 11:07 p.m. Now, obviously, I'm in the UK, so I don't know what time that was in America. I'm presuming that was ring walk time. So before then, at 9 p.m, it was very, very low, 248. Then was rising up to 10:41 p.m, where it hit 549,000. I'm presuming that this is all around the Gary Russell Jr. Fight. Then after, obviously with Wilder and Breazeale being the main event, 791,000 views on Showtime, and then obviously after it dipped. So that's what it peaked at. That is garbage, isn't it? Isn't that absolutely terrible? 791,000 views for a platform that is free for you guys to watch. In other words, non-pay-per-view. Now, I don't know if Showtime is just based in America. I have no idea. Maybe it's in Canada, maybe it's in Mexico, no idea. But regardless of any of that, those numbers are just awful. They are absolutely awful, and we know the reason why. Now, I know the Wilder fans say, yeah, it's because it's Breazeale. It shouldn't make any difference. None whatsoever. Joshua can fight anyone and hits over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Pay-per-view buys, 1 million. But yet Wilder's this big star who says that he should get 100 million per fight against Anthony Joshua, or 50-50 against Anthony Joshua. A guy who, his attendance in the last fight against Dominic Breazeale was just over 13,000, 6,000 short of full capacity. Why is it that these numbers are so low? It's because people know he lost that last fight against Tyson Fury. People know that he's a paper champion. Tyson Fury is the true champion of the WBC. People have been seeing all the lies from the past of how they've been trying to make the fight and how they've been trying to manipulate the fans. Suddenly now things are coming out that they are blatantly saying, we don't want the fight. We're not ready for the fight. This fight needs to marinate. After all the mudslinging, all the controversy, all the fanboyism, just creating garbage online like a cancer spreading like a plague because of his fan base, or a section of his fan base. I do apologise. People are realising that this guy is not one to support. He's not a role model. He's not a true champion. It's just obvious. People don't like to hear that. Why? Because obviously you guys support him. Those who are getting a little bit butthurt about this. 791,000 at a peak is terrible. And let's be honest, a lot of people tuned in the hope he was going to lose. It was a long shot, wasn't it? But listen, a puncher's chance is a puncher's chance. 791,000 for a non-pay-per-view event is absolutely terrible. Yet they paid this man, allegedly, Showtime paid him over 9 million for this fight. So with a very, very poor attendance and very, very poor viewing figures, I'm pretty sure that they must have made a loss. They must have done, unless they had some insane sponsorship. But as I said, people know, people have opened up their eyes. People have realised now that Wilder has been stringing the fans along. He never wanted Joshua. And all the things that the lies, all the excuses have all come to a front now, where people have realised, say, hang on a minute, I believed him, and quite clearly he never wanted the fight. Never did. So people just switching off. People just not bothered by him whatsoever. He's not a star, people. He just isn't. Call it hate, call it whatever you want. It doesn't make any difference. The numbers don't lie. All right, 791,000 is what it peaked at. You drop your thoughts below about it. Click the thumbs up and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.